Yeah, guys, so I don't think I'm gonna get an entry. As you can see, price is absolutely flying in Target. I left my camera in the car, so sorry if the quality's... Now, again, I do not like trading this way because it's not,
All praise to the Most High, cause He saved me. All praise to the Most High.
Good morning, everyone. How's it going? It's currently 8:42. I just got done with my pre-market analysis. Currently out working my car first. Hold on. Yeah, we're not really doing much today, so I'm just sitting down in my car. All right. So let's get this focused. All right. So first, as you can see, starting with the news for the day. So news today, it's a Monday. So we have heavy impact news at 10 a.m., medium impact news at 10 a.m. as well, along with medium impact news at 1 p.m. All right, so I'm gonna walk you guys through. I'm gonna also include this in the description if you guys want to give it a read. But this is pretty much what I do every morning. So I have a mental game check-in. So first, my sleep quality, it was good. How's my energy today? So my energy today is feeling like it's 9. I did wake up about 45 minutes late today at 5:45 a.m. instead of 5 a.m. And I do take full responsibility for that. I was being lazy and didn't want to get out of bed. However, my discipline should have kicked in and I should have told myself that it's time to get to work. When I did get out of bed this morning, I prayed a quick prayer, read some Proverbs, and made a very fulfilling breakfast. Got to work this morning around 7:15 a.m. and now here I am in my car, 8:20 a.m. When I type this out on my laptop, completing my pre-market analysis before the New York Stock Exchange opening. Preparation is absolutely key, and because I got the chance to move around this morning, my energy is somewhat high and I feel ready to come market open. Are there any external factors, poor sleep, stress, distractions, pressures you need to be aware of before trading? No. What do I need to remind myself of to enter today with optimal performance and mindset? Whether you trade today or not, just show up. Stay in tune with price action today and just stay ready so you won't have to get ready. If I do end up trading today, then they're going to be quick scalps, preferably in line with the daily directional bias and 1 hour order flow. What's the number one rules that I refuse? Ooh, hold on. Let me see if I can get this to focus a little bit more. I'm here. What's the number one rule you refuse to break today? Taking trades that are based off of emotion and not logic. Personal focus for today. My personal goal for today's session is to be patient with entries. We have heavy impact news this morning at 10 a.m. So if I do place any trades between 9:30 a.m. and 10 a.m., they need to be backed with a reason because there's a chance that there can be some manipulation once the heavy impact news does release. And then what's one thing that I'm actively working to improve? Taking high probability trades, because as you guys saw in my March recap that I posted, my May recap that I posted on Saturday. I talked about a lot of the trades I took in my funded account last month. They were like a lot of 1-star, 2-star trades. I think maybe 1 3-star trade, but anything 1 and 3 stars is just not anything I should be taking. So my main focus this month is just to really focus on those high probability trades. So here I have my pre-market markups, daily, 4-hour, and the 1-hour time frame. So I'll walk you guys through this. So 1-hour time frame. This is how price is current. Well, let me go to the charts actually. Let me just go to the charts. The pictures you can't really. There we go. All right. So this is where price currently is, right? So I talked about yesterday during yesterday's weekly market breakdown that, Thursday we saw this reaction away from the equal highs. We saw a flush down. Friday was a bearish continuation of Thursday's price action where price traced lower into that daily OB and we closed above it. Now, I did mention how it's going to be important to pay attention to the nature of price going into this week to see if this daily OB is going to hold as a reaction for the purpose of inducing buyers, but later take these lows, or we're going to see mitigation where this daily OB actually does hold, and then we see price trade higher to the quarter one high. So that's pretty much that. So we'll see. I think I'll have a better indication of how the day is going to trade today once 10 a.m. release happens. Because by then the manipulation will pretty much be over, and we'll be like, okay, the day the bias for the day is bearish or bullish. 4-hour time frame. I mean, I don't really have much to touch on the 4-hour time frame, to be honest, just because it's a 4-hour time frame, not much has changed. But as you guys can see, nothing has pretty much changed, right? We have that higher high, price comes down, respects this 4-hour extreme OB to the left. We got the inducement. We see bullish intention come into play overnight. We saw retrace lower, and now again it's 8:48 a.m. and we're starting to see some bullish intention come into play. So right now, as of now, this 4-hour extreme OB is holding. But again, we won't know for sure until the New York Stock Exchange passes by today, along with the 10 a.m. heavy impact news. And then the 1-hour time frame. All right. So 1-hour time frame, right? So the market opened here. You have this gap that is going to act as a magnet for price. So I'm sorry if you guys hear noise. I'm like parked in front of 7-Eleven, right in front of my job, in front of the ship. So yeah, we'll see. So this gap, this weekly opening gap is going to act as a magnet for price, right? So we'll see what price does when it comes there. But as you can see, overnight during the Asian kill zone and during the London open kill zone, price retraces lower into this 1-hour OB. And then 3 a.m. is when we saw the most intention come into play, where we acted away from the downside, and then price has slowly but surely staircasing towards the upside. And now we're on our way to that weekly opening gap. So, this swing high pretty much traded lower, but we protected this swing low. So because we protected this swing low, I would like to think that this this swing low is going to be deemed as a strong low, and this is going to be looked as the weak high. And I wouldn't be surprised if this high is the weak high, because if you see here, these highs are clean, right? I mean, honestly, all these highs are clean. It's like we have engineered highs here. So if price can take that with aggression, that would be ideal. But yeah, that's just a pre-market analysis recap for you guys. Again, I'm gonna do my best moving forward in these videos. Still show you guys my day-to-day, but at the same time, I want you guys to really be in sync with what I'm also looking at in the market. So, but I will talk to you guys once the market opens up in 40 minutes. What's going on, everybody? So it's currently 9:06. The market is not open just yet. We have 24 minutes left. However, just still doing some markups right now on the lower time frames. And I'm looking at the power of 3 candlestick right now for the daily time frame. And so far, it's looking like the low of the day could have been formed, which is the low of the day is here within that 1-hour OB. So if that is the case, then I'm looking for a price to pull back into this 5-minute OB and targeting the that weekly opening gap. Now I could target the previous day high, which is up here. All right, I'm trying to bear with me. There we go. All right, so I could target the previous day high up here, but again, I don't know how price is going to react. So when it gets to this weekly opening gap, we can see a strong reaction, short-term reaction, but better safe than sorry. Especially with it being a Monday. So for now, I'll be looking to get involved in longs here and then target here. But again, I can't take this trade because it's not 9:30 yet, as you can see. So I'm gotta be patient and disciplined. But we'll see. Just wanted to talk to you guys about that. I do think that the low of the day has formed, though, based off how the daily candlestick is looking thus far. Price has moved, a good amount away from that low of the day. Like, the low of the day is here. We're here. So I don't think price is going to come and take out the London open kill zone lows. I think that these lows will remain for the time being. But I'll update you guys at New York Stock Exchange open. So the market just opened up and price skyrocketed. I just told myself like a minute ago, I was like, I bet when the 9:30 opens up, price is just going to skyrocket, and look what happened. So, but at the same time, it's like, I can't be upset about it that I wasn't part of the trade, because I mean, realistically, that's, if I took the trade, then yeah, sure, I would have won the trade, obviously, but that's me breaking my trading plan by entering outside of my trading time window. So we love to see the analysis playing out, though, nevertheless. But yeah, this red gap price is currently trading into, that's that weekly opening gap. So just gonna be paying attention to how price reacts. Hopefully I can get an entry, because again, if price continues to show this bullish intention, then price should take out that previous daily high. But dang, that would have been a nice trade for sure. Like, that'd been nice. But I'll let you guys know if I do take any trades, though. Yeah, guys, so I don't think I'm gonna get an entry. As you can see, price is absolutely flying. I wanted to get in this trade to take price to the previous daily high, but previous daily high is literally about to get taken right now. So it is what it is. We can't catch every trade. Not all hope is lost, because we do still have the heavy impact news release at 10 a.m. So we'll see what price does. It can even, 10 a.m. going to do one or two things. It's going to bring more volume to the market, and price is still going to absolutely just take off at 10 a.m. Or we may see a manipulation where price retraces lower and give those who didn't get involved in longs another opportunity. So I'll keep you guys updated at 10 a.m. and we'll see how it goes. Alright, guys, I'm back. It's not 10 a.m. yet. It is currently 9:42. However, I think I'm just going to be done for the day. I placed this long position tool not because I took the trade, but because I'm going to log this in my missed trades playbook in TradeZella, because I am still logging swing trades. I can't take swing trades in this funded account, but when I have a personal account, I do aspire to take only swing trades on that personal account, like 1 hour short-term swing trades like this here. But either way, my draw liquidity for the day, which was the previous day high, has been taken. Next, I want to see these highs taken here. I told you guys that already in my pre-market analysis a little bit ago, but that may happen during the PM session or once 10 a.m. comes out in about 15 minutes roughly. But since my draw liquidity for the day has already been hit, I'm going to go ahead and close my laptop and go for a walk. There's no need for me to be involved in the market. My hotspot's not that good right now. There's no need for me to be involved in the market right now, because at that point in time, I'll kind of just be forcing trades or chasing price, and that's the last thing that I want to do. So therefore, I'm going to be disciplined and go for a walk. Car right here, if y'all didn't know. I mean, my dream car is a Tesla Model S. This is the Y he has. It's clean, but sheesh. I love Teslas. My favorite car. Sheesh. Last week I showed you guys the USS Enterprise, the one that was filmed, the ship that was filmed in using Top Gun. This is that same ship, but I'm just on the side of it now. It's big. And my ship is the one behind it. My ship's gonna be way bigger just because it's a newer ship, but that'll be cool to show y'all this. So it's peaceful. Just came for a walk after the trading day today. In Target. I left my camera in the car, so sorry if the quality is bad, but just got some quick stuff right here. What's going on, everybody? How's it going? So back in my car from Target. So I didn't update you guys earlier, but I did end up taking not two trades. Was it 2 trades? I think it was 2 trades. It was 1 trade. Sorry, I took 1 trade today. It was a quick scalp, but again, I talked about earlier, if I take these quick scalps to get my account out of drawdown, then it's going to be in line with the daily directional buys and 1 hour order flow. So that way I'm not just randomly checking scalps, They're still high probability scalps. Now, again, I do not like trading this way because it's not, very strategic, I would say. But again, I kind of don't have a choice because I feel like my funded account right now, as you can see, I'm holding on to it for dear life. Literally, like I made $40 profit today, but I'll go ahead and break everything down to you guys when I get to the house. I'll talk to you all soon. Welcome to the daily trade commentary for Monday, June 2nd, 2025. So, today was a pretty good day today, I'm not gonna lie. In the market, just beautiful price action, somewhat. Yeah, hard time frame. I feel like it was beautiful price action. I was able to take a quick scalp, like I talked about over the weekend, just in this funded account. Trying to come more out of drawdown to give myself more breathing room to actually place an actual real trade. So, um, yeah. So made a total of $40 on my funded account, as you see here. Overall, looking for longs in line with the daily directional bias and 1 hour order flow, which was bullish. So I caught about 400, 379. I caught about 20 points, roughly 20 points, and not bad at all, to be honest. Could I have held more? Sure. However, with the breathing room that I had at the time and that I still have, I just didn't have that much to take any drawdown. Like if I had, a more of a buffer in my funded account, then I definitely would have held. Because you can see, price continue to skyrocket throughout the day. However, that wasn't the case, but it's all good. The next trade is right around the corner. Not missing out on anything. It's just doing what I can as of now. You know what I mean? So I pretty much already cleared my 1 hour chart, so I won't get into that. But I did take my screenshots ready for the day. So daily, this is pretty much how price ended up closing here. So we did close bullish, and we did close this time above this daily order block with intention. So this lets me know that since this swing high failed to take out this swing low, this high is more than likely going to be deemed as a week high. And this high is also the previous weekly high and the previous monthly high. So, if once price does take out this week high here, then I'll be expecting some type of reaction. It's going to be if it's going to be a weak reaction or a strong reaction, I don't know. We'll see the nature of price when that does happen. But for now, it's looking like this order block is going to be holding as a mitigation rather than a reaction, which is, again, good to see. 4 hour time frame. So 4 hour time frame, pretty much the same. I didn't really change any markups because, again, 4 hour time frame, it holds more weight. I don't really have to do markups as often on the 4 hour time frame. Kind of just leave things how it is. It's more so on the 1 hour time frame and the lower time frame as well. But it's looking like if price does take out this week high here, this last higher high, and price from the new higher high, then okay, this will be confirmed officially as a higher low, and bullish order flow will again be confirmed. But as of now, since this high isn't taken just yet, it's still a potential higher low and not a confirmed higher low. So it's important to keep that in mind. 1 hour time frames. This is where things get nice because in the pre-market analysis this morning, I mentioned how I want to see price take out the previous day high along with these highs here, and local price took it with intent. Now, in quarter one of this year, I was not focused on any intraday trades. I was not focused on any scalps or intraday trades. I was just purely learning the art of swing trading. And when I say swing trading, I don't mean like week holds, monthly holds, not like long-term swing trading, but more so like 1 hour swing trades, like short-term swing trades, like entering on the 1 hour time frame, exiting on the 1 hour time frame. So I dedicated the entire quarter one for doing that and just getting comfortable. I did take some good swing trades, some successful swing trades, this year. However, the account that I was taking those swing trades on, the DarwinX calibration account, I don't have that anymore because, I don't know, I just made the decision to no longer trade with DarwinX. So currently, and I can't I can't take these 1 hour swing trades on Top Step because Top Step likes you to be out your positions, by market close at 1600 every day. So I haven't physically taken any swing trades, but the swing trades that I would say missing out on, I guess, not being able to real life enter them. I'm just longing them in TradeZilla. As you can see here, I go to my playbook, my trading models, my pro trend swing entry model, trades, missed trades, and I logged today's missed trade. And that was pretty much this. Again, price retraces back into that 1 hour extreme. Stop loss would have been just below 50% of the POI, and then I would have targeted the previous day high. If I did one contract with that trade, then I would have made a total of $435, which is good. And if I did it on a funded account, obviously my contract size will be bigger than one. But I'm doing this for the sake of a personal account. If I do a personal account with micro Nasdaq, then I'm doing one contract on every single trade. So I'm looking at this as a missed trade on my personal account, which I am working on. But I'm trying to get my first payout first, and then use that, not all the payout, but use a portion of that payout to fund my personal account. And then I'll be pretty much on my personal account. I just plan on taking only 1 hour trades. That's it. So if I did have that personal account, I can see what I would have made, which is $435 on the day. 5-star trade. Honestly, it was a beautiful price action. Price action was beautiful. We traced in here, take out that weak high. So clean price action would have been a 2.5 hour trade. Would have been a 6 hour trade. I would have got tagged in. And also another thing with these 1 hour short term swing trades is I'm not manual executing like I am on the lower time frames. When it comes to these 1 hour time frame entries, these short term swing trades, I'll be using only buy limits. That's it. So, saying I would have placed my buy limit here, I would have got tagged at 3 a.m. and would have been out at 9 a.m. So just a 6 hour short term swing trade. Daily directional buys, daily cycle, and 1 hour order flow, they're all in line, which is another plus. So I'm flowing with the stream of the river and not against it. And that's pretty much it when it comes to that. And that's the screenshot that I deleted just now. But yeah, beautiful trade right there. What else? Sorry if you guys heard that noise in the background. I don't know who just screamed, neighbors. But yeah, this is the trade that I took in the funded account here. I think I told you guys already, but yeah. So now I think going into today, I had $29.50 away from hitting the $2,000 maximum loss limit, and now I'm about $70. So $30 compared to 70. So my breathing room is growing. So like I said, I'm holding on to this account for dear life, just because I really don't want to go through that whole combine phase again. And it's not long, I passed my combine in 3 days. It's not long. It's just I just much rather not do it. I want to. And honestly, if you think about it, if I get my first payout from this exact account, it would be cool to say dang, I was literally $15 away from the maximum loss limit, and now I got my first payout of $5,000. So you know what I mean? Not everyone could say that. So I'm just trying to be different, Besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it's not too much of my day-to-day, but I just wanted to show you guys just my thought process from the morning time through the active session and then post session as well. So hopefully you guys took away something valuable from this video. Besides that, I will talk to you all tomorrow.